So let's do some calculations with pH. So this is a good example. It says determine a hydronium ion concentration of oven cleaner. So oven cleaner is usually a pretty basic solution. It has a concentration of, so all these concentrations are going to be in molar. 2.5 times 10 to the minus 13 molar, that's the molarity. Determine the pH of the oven cleaner. So you have to know the equation for pH. So pH is minus log of the hydronium ion concentration. So let's just kind of plug it in. Now to do this, I get my calculator, and you should find a log key in there someplace. And so I put a negative. So it's not the minus code. Put negative, and then put log, and then put 2.5. Again, you got to use the EE key, second EE minus 13, or negative 13, and then put equals. You should get about 12.6. But again, you got to use the log key on your calculator. So there's a log key, use negative log, 2.5. Don't forget scientific notation. We've done it a lot this semester. EE to the negative 13. You should get 12.6. If I asked you if the solution was acidic or basic, you would say that this is basic. So pH is greater than 7, so it's a basic solution. So let's take a look at the second one. In this case, beer has a pH of 4.2. So most drinks, beer, wine, soft drinks, they'll have a pH that's acidic. So again, we like this nice sour tart taste of these drinks with it. Again, different beers will adjust the pH to different concentrations of hydronium ion, etc. So this beer is 4.2. What is the hydronium ion concentration? So we have the equation for pH. So pH is minus log of H3O plus. What we want to do is solve this equation. Solve for the hydronium ion concentration. You can solve any way that you want, but let's go ahead and see how I'm going to do it. I want to get this by itself, so I'll take the negative of both sides. So I'm going to end up with this, log minus pH, so negative pH. So log hydronium ion concentration is equal to negative of the pH. I want to get log by itself, so basically you can take like inverse log or second log, etc. So basically I'm going to end up with this. You can say log to the negative 1 of the minus pH. Inverse log is going to be 10 to the x. So you get your calculator, find the log key, and you should see a 10 to the x above it. So that's kind of easy. And so what I do is I hit second, I want to get to that key, second, 10 to the x, and you enter the negative of the pH. So basically the way you enter this in is 10 negative 4.2. So basically you use second log of negative 4.2. Oh, and I should get about, I got 6.3 times 10. I think I'm going to put this in scientific notation. Times 10 to the minus 5 molar. So a couple of things. The easiest way to do it, I like to, is just put second log, because the top of the log is going to be inverse log. It's be 10 to the x key, negative of the pH. Also, what you want to do is try to get your calculator in scientific notation because you're dealing with very small numbers in these cases. So again, let's just plug it in again. Let's put second log, negative 4.2. In this case, I got 6.3 times 10 to the minus 5. But again, you may want to adjust your calculator to get it in scientific notation.